Welcome back to the rest of the story. Do I sound tired? No. I'm not, so I guess that's a good thing. It's looking like it's going to be a long day. Well, it's already been a long day, but Ryan, as you guys are probably already aware of, is out running the VT. We got him running. It was basically just a trial run to see if we could even run. And I know we don't like to swear around here, or at least when the camera's on, but it's just kind of one of those F-it moments where the ground's a little hard on top, but the VT busts right through it. I mean, it's not like it's 6 inches deep. Really would like to do fall tillage as much as we can, as in do everything fall tillage. And don't get me wrong, that's exactly what I got in my mind right now. And we got 5 days to do it, so it's probably not going to happen. Just being blunt. I gotta make sure I don't run into this deep sinkhole. This is one of the better sinkholes we've had around here in a while. It's about 5 foot across, and oh, there's another one. See, that's why you gotta watch what you're doing around here, because I just drove into a sinkhole while avoiding a sinkhole. The big one right there, I don't know if you guys are catching it in the camera or not, where the corn's still standing. It's easily about 5 feet wide, and if I stand in it, it would pretty well be level with the top of my head, at least. But it has really been a challenging year, and we got half of our minimum requirements. Well, if we're going to talk minimums, we got a little over half of our minimum requirements of corn fodder made. We need about 150 minimum to be able to scrape by all winter. We have more cattle around than we did last year. We got by with 150 bales last year. But the problem is, and it's not a problem, is we got more cattle around. We had 4 bales left, I think, of fodder. I might have used some over the summer here. But currently we have 50 more head. Oh gosh. Let's see here. Let's just start the bobbin work up, shall we? We do have about 45 head more this year than we did last year going into winter. So we're aiming for about 200 bales of fodder. I was going to make some fodder to sell to try to make my bottom line look a little bit better for the year, but it's not going to happen. Don't want to do it either. I don't like selling bales in general. I mean, yeah, there's good money in it on a time by time thing, but it's not something I want to bet the farm on that I'm gonna be able to sell 50 bales and make a couple thousand on them. We did pretty good last year or last spring doing that, but it was mainly everyone was short on hay going into spring, and we still had snow on the ground. You can't count on that. You can't count on good yields either, to be quite honest. You can plan on them and put the money into your crop expecting that kind of returns, but it's not guaranteed. I am going to do a live stream coming up here. My next live stream will probably be, unless I do one live in the field like I'm doing right now, just talking to you, but I'm actually planning on my next live stream to be in my office, sitting down and talking to everybody, you guys can ask me any and all questions you guys have for me, because it's fairly obvious YouTube has been taking the back seat. This fall I didn't post there for a week, and I'm just trying to get up what I can get put up. I was planning on taking some time off. I still do want to take some time off, be it a couple weeks or what. I'm not sure when it's going to be. I was planning on doing it in December. If I do it, it'll probably be more towards January. We got to do all of our fall maintenance yet. We got to change the oil and everything, but we got to do that after we get done doing field work, because I don't want to put light oil in 76 and then go out and do exactly what I'm about to do with it and make about another 100, 120 bales of fodder. I cut this stuff down probably 2-3 weeks ago now. It's had snow on it twice, and you guys can tell the windrows look pretty pitiful back there. So I am going to end up going up over the hill here. I'm going to do something that I do not like to do, but I'm not going to take the time to go get the rhino cutter and cut it up. I'm going to go ahead and just rake probably about 100 feet of corn, standing corn stalks, just to make certain that we have enough feed or bedding for the guys that are watching me right now. Those are all dads except for the couple of mine that are in there. I'm not sure how my year's going to shape up yet. I do have a couple repairs that I want to get done. The 76 needs some TLC. TLC, tender loving care. I also would like to wait until about next spring and maybe put some new skins on the front end. I don't know, just trying to... Some of the expenses that I have coming up they're dead end expenses, where they're really not going to give me much of a return, but they're preventative expenses where putting new tires in the front end of this would save me time, so time is eventually money too. All depends on where that time is coming from. If I'm losing time making hay or whatever next spring, yeah. I'm not really sure if we're going to get any chisel plowing done yet this fall. All these videos that are coming out here, basically the last day or two and the next day or two, are probably going to all be from the same day. I gotta run an errand after I get done with this, but I'm going to come back, round bale, and it seems I won't have anybody to help haul the bales in. I'm thinking about hooking up to that chisel plow and maybe trying to turn some of this dirt up, because this is the corn on corn field down in my place. This is one of two, and hopefully Ryan can come help me haul bales in tomorrow. I'll take the time to do that and then jump back in the 46 and keep right on running. I don't know if we're going to get anhydrous done yet this fall. Last year we were still running it at this point. The date, it is the 26th right now. Last year we ran until I think it was maybe the 5th of December. But just because you could do it last year doesn't mean you're going to be able to do it this year. And no, I didn't fix my seat yet. The only time I even notice that my seat is squeaking is when I'm talking to you guys. I could be driving faster too, but I'm trying to drive and talk to you and watch this and not spill my drink, which is the most important part, by the way. Oh, the rake really didn't want to work for me when I got down here, because it's been sitting out in this cold weather. Even in the shed it's going to be cold, but the hydraulic oil and all the lines was stiff. Took me about 10 minutes. Oh, when I started this video, I was just pretty well finishing up to get all the wheels to drop down. Ever since then, it's circulating warm oil, and then it's able to pick up and drop a heck of a lot quicker. I need to get one of those made. All it is a hose with two ends designed to go back into the SCV on the tractor. A little like 2-foot hose so I can recirculate the hydraulic oil in the winter and warm up my hydraulic oil. That would really come in handy. I learned that at college actually, but all you do is you connect your number 1 SCV like right back into itself with a continuous hose, and then you turn the SCV on continuous so it continuously runs when you shove the lever ahead, and that'll actually warm up your oil by circulating it just from the friction of it running through the pump and everything. And when you got, well, like even this transmission, when the power shift is cold, it'll throw you out the back window. And you guys did miss Brittany. She spent all morning with us, and the second I told her that I'm probably going to run around the clock tonight, she bailed out on me. Well, not necessarily just because of that, because she was 100 pounds soaking wet, and she does not do cold weather that well. Even in the tractor, she's starting to get cold. So, yeah, I messed up on my blowers for the 7600. That resistor that I replaced back in the summer, and I touched it or I got some oil on it or something, it shorted out on me again, so I'm stuck with high end or high power for my blowers. I don't have low, medium, high, and all I have is mock chicken. So, I'm gonna get going because I want to drive a lot faster, and I gotta focus on what I'm doing. Just getting corn fodder done as much as I want to get tillage done. Don't get me wrong there. But as bad as I want to get corn fodder done, or tillage done, I have to get corn fodder done. Because I'm not about to buy bedding for our cattle, especially when we have an abundance of it. Hope you guys are at least, I think I like the new camera angle. At least you guys can see what's going on behind me a little bit better. So, alright, I gotta get going because the snow's starting to fly a little bit, so that's got a little bit of urgency going on me. Thanks for watching. Take care, take it easy, keep in touch, and depending on where you're at in the world, because I got everybody watching from everywhere. If you're in our area or up in Canada, like Tyson, stay warm. I'll talk to you guys later.